Morning. Am I audible to you guys? Am I audible? Hello. Hello. Am I audible? Okay. So, how's your vacation? Everyone enjoyed vacation? I guess you guys have to come from 27th and 28th for all engineering students. Lol. Why there are so less students? পূজা চালে চবে? Not sure if you guys are still there or you just keep on your phones. Okay, one small topic left last time. Sleeping after puja effect. Uh, Time to wake up. About priority queue, we have already discussed in last class. Now we will simply just go a bit deep into that. So what was a priority queue? It is similar to your normal queue, except that each element has some priority. Okay, so the element with the highest priority would come first in the priority queue. And if two elements has same priority, then we will serve it according to the order they arrive. Okay, so main characteristics of priority queue is what? Every element will have some priority. Higher priority will be dequeued first, and less priority elements will dequeued last. Okay, so what's the difference between normal queue and priority queue? Normal queue simply follows first in first out rule, but here we delete items according to the priority only. Okay, and if two elements have same priority, then we will simply arrange them in first out. Okay, so there are mainly two types of priority queues. Okay, max priority and mean priority. That means what? Other word is that ascending order priority and descending order priority. Ascending order means what? You will arrange all the items in ascending order. That means 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like this. Okay, then the highest priority will be for the item will have the least value. That means 2 will have the highest priority, and here 8 will have the lowest priority, because this one is like mean priority. Mean priority or ascending order priority. Okay, the least number element will have highest priority, and descending order priority or your max priority means it will be the opposite. You will arrange item in descending order: 7, 6, 5, 2, 1. Then 8 will have the highest priority and 1 will have the lowest priority. Okay, and if some has like similar uh, 8, 6 and same elements, you will serve it as first in first out order. Okay, so this one will be your max priority and this one will be mean priority. Okay, max means you can also say descending, and this is ascending. I hope everyone can see it, right? The PPT slides. Everyone can see? Yes, no? Okay. So now how we can represent a priority queue? Okay. Priority queue we can implement in many ways. Okay. So to implement priority queue, we can use array, we can use linked list, we can use heap data structure, and we can also use binary search tree. And everyone will have different running time for each of the implementation. Okay, the best way to implement priority queue is the heap data structure. Okay, heap data structure, we will learn about it when we will go to the tree structure. Okay, heap is a tree data structure. So if you implement priority queue using unsorted array, that adding item or enqueued item will take 1. Okay, here it's given this average one, but worst case will be also the same. Okay, just add the item at the end. It's an unsorted array. Then it will take O(n) time to peek to see what's the item in front. Okay, so for that we must do a linear scan to find. Then remove item will take theta n time. Why? It's an unsorted array. That means you are storing items in any ways, maybe 8, 4, 10, 2, 1, like this. It's an unsorted array. So to add item, he will just add item from the rear end, right? So adding item will simply take one time, just single one step. But to peek means you have to find the highest priority queue. Now, since it's an unsorted array, it can be anywhere. That means you have to search through all the elements stored in the array, right? And even if you want to remove something, again, you have to find the highest priority one, then only you can delete it. So for both case, complexity will be O(n). Okay, for peak or deletion, we'll take on, and adding nq will take o1. Okay, next is the sorted array. Sorted array means you are arranging it either in ascending order or in descending order. Okay, so to add items, you have to find, means arrange all the highest priority queue in elements in front. So it will take simply on time. Okay, because you can find where to insert the log time, but you have to make room in the array which is a linear. Suppose you have 8, 7, 10, 5, 6, 2. You have these elements. Okay, now what you can do, either you can simply add all the items here, then you will arrange item in a sorted manner, either in ascending order or in descending order. So adding item will take on time, and removing item will take simply o1. Why? Because once it is sorted, you know in front the highest priority element will be there, so you can delete it in single step. So deleting item is simply O1 time, but adding item will take n times. Okay, got it? The difference between unsorted and sorted array. So here you will find the element first, then you will arrange 7, 6, 5 and 2. Right? So adding item will take O n, and deleting means you already know the highest priority will be in front. If it is a maximum, then simply O1 time. Okay, so that's the complexity when you implement priority queue using array. Okay, unsorted array or sorted array. This one clear? Next, I said we can also implement priority queue using linked list. Okay, we will learn about linked list next. So linked list again can be unsorted or sorted. If we use unsorted linked list, adding item will take O1 and removing item will take ON. Okay, it is similar to your array. Okay, unsorted array also, adding O1, unsorted linked list also, it will take O1 and removing is ON. And sorted array, adding item ON, removing O1, and here also sorted ON and removing O1. Okay, the best way to represent or implement priority queue is using heap. Heap is a tree data structure. Okay, it's a special kind of tree. Uh, After linked list, we will go to the tree chapter. So when you use heap, adding and deleting item will take log n time. Okay, remember log n time is better than on or o1. So the most efficient way to implement priority queue is the heap. Got it? Okay, you will get to know about linked list now because this queue and stack is just done. So we will move to the next unit. which will be the linked list entry. Okay. So in heap also there is a max heap and min heap. We will implement that one. Then it will be more clear how we implement priority queue using heap. Okay, that's all about priority queue. So this unit is finished. We will move to the next unit. Queue portion clear? The concept stack queue. Yes, no. Queue portion clear? Stack queue. This unit is finished. I guess this time second sessional will be also offline. Maybe just after you guys reach campus, the second sessional will start. Supposed to be from 27 and 28, but that time you will just reach, so maybe it will be in first week of November. Are you guys listening or I'm just speaking to my computer screen? Not sure. When is the Diwali? When is Diwali? 4th November.
Ma'am, do we have to take a COVID test before we come? Like in the
Why
campus?
not studied anything? Someone is saying something. What?
Do we have to take COVID test if we come?
Sorry, your voice is not clear. Can you
Ma'am,
say?
like do we have to take COVID test if we come?
Yes, yes, you have to make sure you have negative RT-PCR test. That is must. Without RT-PCR report, you won't be allowed to enter in the campus.
Ma'am, we have to take it like 3 days prior or
And, the report should not be 3 days old. Means if you take a test today, so in some places you will get it by evening or night. In some places you will get the report uh, next day. So if you are coming on 27th, that means report should not be old till 25th. Okay, so just go for a test on 24th or 25. By 26th you will get it. Okay, it is for people who are in Guwahati. Yes, even after full vaccination. Okay, doesn't matter. Full vaccination, you have to do RT-PCR. In my home, everyone is full vaccinated. Still, my whole family is COVID positive right now. I'm at home. Okay. Okay, we will start the linked list tomorrow. Okay. Tomorrow do we have class? No. Next class. Take a 10 minutes. Oh, okay. For the new students. Okay, new students. For you guys, it won't be second sessional, but we have to make arrangement for your first sessional. Okay. For new students, two new students are there, right? So second sessional is not for you two. You guys just study for a while, then maybe in November I can arrange first sessional exam for you. Okay, we will discuss it with our HOD and they. Okay. Okay, thank you all. That's it for today.